Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on truly what we call the muscle car icons. 69 Camaro Z28. This one here, maybe a little different than some of the others that we've had in the past too, in the sense that almost everything in the car is either date coded, part number correct. The owner of this car here was very fastidious in keeping those kinds of things. And not only did that, we got a lot of extra parts that came with it that we used to authenticate and make some other cars into the correct units that they had. So he knew a lot about these cars. My hat's off to him. He did a great job restoring it. And just to start with, like, quality of paint and things like that, you come on up here and you check out this. This is really, really nice. Like, you can read every single thing on here. The metallic green paint is beautiful, okay? And then this is nice too, because what they did was when they laid down the color on the car, they went ahead and painted the stripe on also, and then they cleared the whole thing over. And this way what happens is when you do all that, it keeps the stripes from starting to tear over time. And this way you can wash and wax the car as much as you want. You don't have to worry about the stripes wearing off and becoming discolored and things like that, because they're buried in the clear. So part of when you're buying one of these old cars is like, how does the car, how does it stack up to what it's like in 1969? Like, let's talk about like panel fit. Does it have the original tires on it? Is it matching numbers? And as we walk around the car, you're going to see a lot of the things that make this car really, really authentic, just like it rolled off the showroom floor. So for instance, like, come up here. These are the replicas of the original Goodyear Polyglas GT tires. This car has factory disc brakes, like a Z28 is supposed to have anyway, with the correct calipers and things like that. But these right here, you know, maybe they don't drive as great as radials, but they're authentic and they look really, really good with their square shoulders and the way they fit inside the fender well really well. And I think it looks good right in there too. So let's walk around a little bit more. You know, you get your 302 call outs right here. All right. All new chrome, stainless. The grill's been restored, headlights, things like that. All nice in here with the front and rear spoilers. It's got the T3 headlight like it's supposed to have. Stainless is new, wipers are new, mirrors are new, glass is new. Polyglas GT is what we talked about. Front and rear spoilers like it's supposed to have, because this car is coded for that, the D80. Got the right exhaust system on it, the right call outs. This one's not an RS. So the backup lights are here. If it was an RS, they'd be down here. Just nice. It's authentic, it's real, and it's matching numbers on top of it. All right, so let's look under the hood for a second. Let's see what the motivation was, you know, and why these cars were so legendary. So most people know the 302 engine, all these manufacturers built these cars to go Trans Am racing, and they rated this at 290 horsepower. You know, 290 horsepower is what it was rated at. Most people know that these were probably closer to 375. This engine's been rebuilt. It's got the correct numbers on it. We have on the website pictures of the casting number, the VIN number on there. We have the VIN number to the transmission. So we're matching numbers all the way through, which is really, really rare and really, really nice. But I want to show you a couple things. It's coded as X33 for the original Z28 package. It's got the right valve covers. It's got the right exhaust manifolds on it. It's got the date-coded and part-numbered pulleys. So it's little things like the Delco horns in here, just little tiny stuff, the right clamps on the battery. This is a real replica battery of the original battery. Paint, trim, and body. As the car would go down the assembly line, it got stamped of those items. Stamped on the car also. Underneath the car is satin black like it's supposed to be. Hood insulation's in there. Cowl induction air cleaner's there. It seals nicely. It's got the flapper door hole and vacuum system set up in there for it. And it just looks great. I love this color. And I love the white interior with it, because the white interior just pulls the whole car together. Okay, all right, let's check out the detail of the trunk for a second. All right, so if we could just look down here for a second. We got our transverse muffler like they're supposed to have. We have the exhaust bent correctly. We got our 12-bolt with posi. Trying to keep the car authentic. You know, you're buying a car at this level, you really want to get as close to original as possible, because those are the cars that really tend to go up in value each year. You know, you can make lots of, you know, we even sell Z28s that are clones or reproductions, and this one here, it's not one. It's the real deal. It's matching numbers. It comes with documentation, and those are the kinds of cars that continue to go up each year, and they go up really nicely. So let's check out the trunk here. Okay, cool. So one piece here. It's got the jack and everything's all detailed and in the bag. Spare tire and spare tire cover, and it's another Goodyear Polyglas tire. So we didn't go cheap on this, man. This is 5 Polyglas tires. These things are 200 and something a piece. So they're pretty expensive. Okay. Put that on there. Okay, it's got the optional trunk carpet kit. I've seen this on a few cars. I don't know if it's authentic or not, but I've heard of these cars coming with a trunk carpet kit. If it's not, we have this color mat for the car. If you want it, I'll send it with the car. You can put whatever one you want in there. Just let us know which one you want, or we'll, matter of fact, we'll give you both if that's what you want, okay? Got the decals in the right spots here, talking about the posi traction, making sure that you don't, in this case here, because it's a 4-speed, you typically wouldn't leave it running where we could get in gear, but just to keep it from getting knocked off of the jack, all right? Everything fits nicely. Then back in here, I just want to show here, like it's got the right speaker grills in there. Speakers are bolted from the underneath the way they're supposed to, not from the top. All right? Okay, here we go. Let's move on to the inside now. We'll come check this out. Okay, so this is kind of cool. This has things in it that make, I don't know, I just love stuff like this. For instance, like the clockworks. To me, that's just like a big deal. The footwell lighting when you open up. And on top of this too, which is nice, you can't get it out of gear because the reverse lockout still works properly. And on top of this right here, so I leave it in first gear and I try to get the keys out, it won't let me. It's got the factory console gauges there. It's got an 8,000 RPM tach. It's got the 120 mile an hour speedometer showing 39,657. I'm not sure if it's original miles or not, but it shows that it is on the title, I believe. But you never know because you're allowed to check off that box. But regardless, the car's been fully restored and virtually everything in it is brand new. So it looks great. I love this white interior, green trim in here. It just looks really, really good. All right, closing up the video on this car here. In the sunlight, this paint is spectacular. Or if you go to like a car show at night with the light shining on it, it looks really, really awesome. The metallic in the green is beautiful. The white interior pops with the stripes too. And you're talking about matching numbers, engine, transmission, the correct rear, positive traction, power disc brakes, full gauges with console gauges and things like that. The list on this car is so many features long, it's required 2 pages to put on the dash so that you can see that. So if you came in here, for instance, you'd find out on this sheet here that has the correct Holley carburetor on it. And the pulleys and all the date-coded parts that we talked about. So anyway, if you want a real cool, authentic Z28 that's matching numbers, this could be the one. And I gotta tell you, I haven't seen one as authentic as this one has. So if you get a chance to get one, get it. Call us 301-816-1000 and we'll tell you all about it.